Hello and welcome to the Federal. Today I have with me Mr. K.P. Murali, President of the Tamil Nadu Petroleum Dealers Association, who is here to speak on the government's recent decision to advance ethanol blending target to April 2023 to reduce India's dependence on oil import. So, Mr. Murali, what is ethanol blending in very simple terms, if you could explain it to us?
We need almost 70% of the crude from outside of India. We are not getting that much of crude from our country. So we depend on other people, some foreigners, that is abroad. So now that 20% of ethanol blended with it will not be mixed, blended with petrol. It's a welcome news. The major thing is that we have to pay the crude through the dollars only, so that money will be saved. Foreign exchange, that money will be saved. That is the major thing. Number one. Number two, India's 70% of the vehicle fuel sales through two-wheelers. See, when we are going to already we are using ethanol. It is not 100%. All the 12 months we are not using ethanol. See, whenever the ethanol product is available, they are sending the ethanol mixed product to the dealers, and it will be sold to the consumers. During the rainy season, we have a chance that water will go inside the tank. Maybe if ordinary petrol is there, it will go inside the tank. It will not affect, because water and petrol will be separated. Both have different densities. But you take ethanol, if water mixed with ethanol, this thing, what happened? That ethanol also will be changed into water. And second thing, the two-wheelers manufacturers have to assure that water will not go inside the tank. That it has to be waterproof. That fuel tank will be. See, 3 months they are giving ethanol mixed product. Then after that, the 3 months they are not giving. They are giving ordinary petrol. So it will not good, because what happened that engine will be used to ethanol mixed petrol. Then after 3 months, it will go with ordinary petrol. That engine wear and tear will be there. And one more thing, from the public sector undertaking company supply location, it should be blended. You go through that process. This thing, ethanol should be blended with petrol, not mixed with petrol. Mixing is separate. So if you blend, it means that when you are using that mixture, when you are putting 2-3 things, then you blend it. Then if you put it in a jar, you are not even see anything. That will be a single content. This thing. If it is not properly blended also, it will be a problem. Because when we are going for a higher capacity from 5 ml to 5% to 10%, 10% to now if they want to go to 20%, they have to take care of all those issues.
Okay, but why would you think the government has taken this decision at this time? Do you think it is a hurried decision by the government?
So see that crude prices is going very high. You know now that public sector, that private people's, there many outlets they shut down because they are not getting proper supply. And now the prices are not changed. Also, it's a standstill for almost 1 month. See that government buses, they are the bulk consumers. They are getting that product in a open market rate. Like LPG, there is a two pricing is there. That household people are getting that first that cylinder in that without subsidy. Then after that they have to buy it in an open market rate. Is there? So now there is a difference between the price retail and that bulk consumer. 27 rupees is different. Price different is there, and oil companies are now losing 27 rupees per liter through the retail outlets. So on any cars, they have to serve to the people. So government is not government stop get some instruction to the oil company to increase the price, because it is a daily price. But for the past 20, 25, 20, 22 days, they are not changed. The price is not increased. They are under tremendous loss.
Would you call this decision by the government hurried?
When we are not getting that crude in proper rate, in a higher rate, we are much highly world that second populous country, and most of the vehicle manufacturers from outside India, they are coming here and they want to capture the market. So that much of potential is there. Vehicle utilization is much more here. This thing. So government has to take care of that. If they are not in a hurry, then in later part this thing, we will be under heavy. There will be a product shortage will be there, or we have to get the product at the rate of 150 like that.
Okay, so that is true. But will increasing ethanol content have any effect on indigenous technologies?
Ethanol availability we have to see. Availability ethanol. I told you that ethanol will be available all the 12 months. Then only that see why government want to increase the ethanol this thing, to cut short the foreign exchange this thing. So it should be available for 12 months. Then only they will succeed on that. So that they have to increase that ethanol production.
You're saying that if we go to ethanol and then can get back to without ethanol, petrol and diesel, that will have a bad effect on the engine.
Definitely. That expert will give the clear answer for that. But I suspect on that, because anything when we are using one product, that should be a continuous thing.
Okay, yes, that's true. But do you think the fact that electric vehicles are not really catching on, there are various incidents of electric vehicles catching fire in different parts of the country, is the reason why the government is looking for a different alternative to meet its green target, to come down on carbon emissions?
Electric vehicle, it will take a slow process. It will not be just like that. It will not come. Because two things are there. See, already people are using that petrol vehicle, you see. And I told you that 70% of the vehicles are two-wheelers, you see. Who are all using two-wheelers? Only that middle class people and low middle class people only using the two-wheelers, you see. See, first of all, they have to get sufficient income to buy the electronic vehicles also, you see. They can't immediately change the vehicle as a second vehicle to go for the battery vehicles, you see. So it is a costlier thing. So it will be a slow process, but it will go up to 10 to 12 years it will go. During that time, maybe there will be a more demand on petrol and diesel, more demand on crude, this thing. Government also started in the initial stage itself, after 10 to 12 years, that people will be comfortable that they have an alternative. They not depend on only that crude, this thing.
What impact will this have on the environment?
Environment, it will not have any, that regarding smoke and other this thing, it will not spoil. See, compared to ordinary petrol, this thing, that will have a impact on the environment system. That the pollution will be much more than this. But ethanol and that even that in diesel also they are using biodiesel, all those byproduct, this thing, it will not have any impact. So it will be good for them.
So, Mr. Murali, my last question to you is, do you think there will be a set of policies for ethanol mixings, since there are for other batteries?
Maybe. But see, when the people, that government want to get a relief from the foreign exchange, this thing, definitely the users and also will have to get that relief, this thing. So they can make available both the products in that retail outlet, and they may give a price difference prices for the ethanol mixed product also.
Thank you so much, Mr. Murli, for joining us. For more
Welcome.
such interviews and videos, log on to thefederal.com.